All right, let's jump right in. If you're a parent of a teenager, you know that connection is, well, it's everything. But man, sometimes it feels like you and your teen are speaking completely different languages, right? This one's for you. We're going to break down exactly why that happens and, way more importantly, what you can actually do about it.
Does this one hit home? I mean, wow. It's probably one of the biggest frustrations we hear from parents. You see your kid, their thumbs are just a blur on the screen, effortlessly chatting with what feels like the entire world. But when it's time for a real, face to face talk about something that matters, you get crickets. Or worse.
And that right there leads us to what we call the communication paradox. Think about it. Your teen is part of the most connected generation in all of human history, yet they can feel totally disconnected from the people who matter most, the people right there in their own house.
So I want you to just take a second and think. When you try to bring up homework, or screen time, or that messy room again, what actually happens? Does that conversation bring you closer together, or does it just feel like you're pushing each other further apart?
Because, for so many families, those talks just spiral into a few really predictable and honestly kind of painful scenes. Let's take a look at what that communication breakdown actually sounds and feels like.
So you've got the shutdown, right? You ask a simple question and you get a one-word answer, or just that deadening silence. Or maybe you get the complete opposite, the explosion, where asking them to take out the trash turns into a full-blown shouting match. And then, oh boy, there's the accusation. You know the one. You never listen to me, or you always. And of course, there's the failed pitch. This is when they try to argue for something they want, like a later curfew, but it just comes out sounding like a whine or a demand, not a real argument.
Now, here's where things get really interesting. As parents, our instinct is to label this stuff as a bad attitude, right? Or disrespect or defiance. But what if we're looking at it all wrong? What if your teen isn't actually trying to be difficult? What if they're just missing a skill?
This brings us to a really powerful shift in thinking. It's a technique that can completely change the vibe in your house, and it all starts with one tiny little word. Let's talk about the incredible power of I. Okay, look over on the left. You see that you statement? You are so lazy. You never clean your room. It sounds like an attack, doesn't it? And the instant reaction to being attacked is to get defensive. Conversation over. Now look at the right. The I statement doesn't point a finger. It just shares how you feel. I feel frustrated when the room is messy because, see the difference? It invites a conversation, not a fight. One builds a wall, the other one builds a bridge.
And this isn't just some magic trick. It's literally a formula you can teach. Step 1, start with how you feel. I feel. Step 2, describe the specific thing that happened, no judgment. So not when you're being a slob, but when dirty clothes are left on the floor. And step 3, the really important part, explain why it affects you. Because it makes our home feel chaotic and stressful for me. It's honest, it's clear, and it's pretty much impossible to argue with. Now, this goes even deeper. As parents, our intention is almost always coming from a good place. It's from love, from worry, from wanting the best for them. But our action, the way we say it, the nagging, the yelling, that can come across as totally negative. When we teach our kids to look past our frustrated action and see the positive intention behind it, oh, it changes everything. They stop reacting to the anger and start responding to the love. And that is the absolute key here. Using I statements, seeing the positive intent, these aren't just parts of someone's personality. They are skills that can be taught, skills that give your teen the tools to speak with precision and to listen with empathy.
So you might be thinking, okay, that sounds great, but how do I actually teach this? It can feel like a lot to remember when you're in a heated moment, and that's exactly why having a clear step-by-step system is such a game changer. We call it the Smarteens Connect system. It's been designed from the ground up to give teens the practice and the confidence they need to handle all these real-world conversations. With this system, these ideas go from being concepts to becoming second nature. Teens don't just learn the I formula, they master it. They learn to hunt for that positive intention. They practice active listening, actually hearing someone out instead of just waiting for their turn to talk. They get these skills to stay calm when things get tense, and they even learn how to make a case for what they want, effectively and respectfully. And you know what the best part is? This isn't about adding hours of extra work to their already packed schedule. We built this for a teen's busy life, just 15 minutes a day. That's it.
That's all it takes to start building communication skills that are going to serve them for the rest of their lives, with friends, at college, in their first job, and yeah, most importantly, with you.
So if you're ready to start turning those moments of conflict into moments of connection, there is a super simple next step you can take right now to figure out exactly where your family is at. We really believe that every single teenager can become a fantastic communicator. They just need the right tools and a little bit of practice. This is our mission. This is what we teach at Smart Teens. So, are you ready? Ready to swap the shutdowns and the shouting matches for some real talk and genuine connection?
The first step is just to understand your starting line. We put together a free, really quick communication assessment for your family. It'll give you instant insights into your communication strengths and the areas you can work on. Go ahead and scan the QR code right here on the screen, or you can just visit smartteensuhq.com to take it right now. It's time to start building that bridge back to each other.